Alright, recently I've been collecting a few autographs to show on video. I don't have them all here because, you know, when I do autographs, they come in, I get the video recorded or re-recorded or whatever happens. I miss half of them, so you only get to see some of what has come in. But you can only imagine what I've been getting in because they're not Hall of Famers, they're not anybody super special, they're not on super valuable cards. So I'll show you what I have. Well, actually one might be technically a Hall of Famer here. I have 3 cards here to show you today, and then I have some more that just came in. Some of the signatures have been really great, and some of them have been like, boy, I can barely even see that on there. So this one came in, Henry Attack Life, Greg Norman. I've gotten him before. Why did I only send 1 card? Because I don't want to wreck my reputation with Mr. Norman there. And so I have 2 of his cards signed, you know, probably he's got 50 I could get signed. And I don't really want to mess that up, you know. And I had 1 more for that set that would have finished off this set here, but this is more than likely the one that they don't get sent out first. They sent out his base card, and this is the secondary card in his set number 282. So there's going to be less of these when when his autograph becomes even more expensive than it probably already is. Then I got this one here. Why did I send 1 card? I didn't send 1 card. I can't find the other ones. I really would have liked to have my 80 Topps Steve Busby, but I got rid of that several times. Probably can find it on eBay for $1 with the autograph, and there is a 78 Steve Busby. So for whatever reason, that's the only one I can find. Then I got Tim Norrid. That's his name on here, so whether that's correct or not, Tim Norrid signed somehow. Doesn't have the most interesting signatures here, the little abbreviated signature. I'm just squeezing the side there. He signed partially in the dark there. It finishes right up on the edge of his uniform, so it's only part of there. I would have liked to have it go across there. That would have been much better, but whatever. Tim Norrid signed it there. At least it's been signed, but it's a Venezuelan card from the 70s or early 80s, so I'm not going to tell you what that is because I can't do all my homework for you. Then this one came in just now. I thought I was getting a different order in, but something else came in, so it's just as good. I don't remember sending the index card, so if I did, it's not an unsigned index card, but I normally do not do that. Of course, you know, this particular person has lots of cards. There's one that got left on the table. It's like, drats, did I send him? Did I not send him? But I got Dave Gusty, or Justy, and then, you know, people not in the know call him Giusti, Giusti, but I think it's Dave Justy. Is what if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But do you see the signature? I can't see it through the camera, but it's right across his neck, so he has a nice neck tattoo right there. And then that's a 70. This is the 67, from what I understand here. He signed right there. He signed in pen, so again, very faint. He signed this one here. I can't even see it here. It's disappeared on. It's right in the Pirates logo there. Ideally, he would have signed it right in the dirt or the sand right there, but he signed right across his jersey. Terrible. So it just basically looks like from somebody had just doodled on this card, and it's kind of unfortunate because this is a nice cut wrong example. There is a top of another card there, and I cannot remember what that one is. I think it was a team card. I'm not sure what that was there. Really don't remember what card number 400 or 40 something. Somebody's made some notes there. I don't know what that is in pencil there. So people always used to put pencil notes on the back of postcards, but yet does that affect the value of the postcard? No. And then he signed right across in a very inappropriate area on this card there. If he had signed in the grass or in the sky, you would be able to see that his autograph is on the 73. From what I understand is I've probably never gotten him before, so I didn't know what kind of signature that is. So that's, you take some good and take some bad. The only autographs that I know of that are easy enough for me to reach on this table here. Then I got this crazy package from Florida. Orlando, Florida. Got a Santa Claus sticker there and a snowflake on there and whatever else. Very, very taped very well. All kinds of stuff in here. So this is after school special project time here. Came with this note here. Kind of weird there. Thank you, and I'll try to hide that. Some sort of all kinds of contact information there. eBay stuff there. So that it is what it is. Because I was like, who's Terry JL, and I didn't know who that was, but then I was like, I ordered something, but because it said something had arrived, and I was like, oh, already? But it was this. So this is not very long ago that I ordered this, and it came all the way from Florida. Then there's a note card here that's used to pack up the stuff here. some sort of a butterfly, or a bee's flowers postcard there. Great. So I'll throw that in some sort of I don't care to use it right way. And then, interesting, they gave me, I'm not sure if they've given me one of these before, but this is how it was packed. Bill Hicks, satirist, social critic, stand-up comedian live. It's one of those backer cards for DVDs. So how unusual is that one? Very unusual. I used to have a backer card collection because I found one at the Goodwill store and bought some of them, but that has nothing to do with the task at hand here. So there's a little baggie of small ones here. I don't know what D82 check lane is. Very unusual. Unless that's something to do with, I have no idea. For a flight sticker, really don't know what that is. Very unusual stuff there. And then I got all this pile of stuff here. So, not knowing what any of this is, except for like 2 pictures. Let's see if I can get this open here and show you the smaller ones here. Always have to be very, very careful when opening things that has tape involved in it. Because once you rip the tape, that tape gets on your pictures and you rip it. So let's get this out of here as fast as I can. Again, I don't know what the heck that is, but somebody repurposed a bag there. Kind of an icky bag here because it's got some sort of other, looks like some old styrofoam bits in there. But see, these are the different magazine articles that were in the TV guides here. This one here is today's after school special. I'm trying to see which one that was. Corey Parker, Christine Langner was in this one here. It doesn't say which one that is. Then you got all these little ones here. A lot of these I will have duplicates of, so hopefully most of these are not duplicates. I already have that one right there. And I'm not sure I have this one, but this pertains to one of them there. So that's like a third of a page. I don't believe I have this one here. So you never know. Here's another Sarah Summer of the Swans, which I'm trying to find that one there. And I have to go through my collection and see if I have that. I'll put these with the other ones here. But again, there's a lot of other ones here. I'm going to cover up some of this. This is a schools break one here. CBS school break. So I'm not looking to collect any of those. But I do keep them, out to the side here. Subject matter, again, somebody, whether the person that sold them to me or whatever, has drawn arrows on what they were talking about. But see, Special Treat Adventure, that's NBC Special Treat. I do not know how to get films. I know how to get films transferred to DVD, but I don't know how to do it efficiently and affordably and have it in the right type of format. Because I have an NBC Special Treat on film, and I would like to watch that. Here's another one, Michael's Mixed Up Musical Bird. I don't believe I have that one. So it was worth a shot because whatever there's no rule that says I can't throw this stuff away. If I showed this to half a dozen people or more, they would say you got a nice bunch of little scraps of paper that should just be thrown away. They wouldn't probably even bother recycling them. That's how that is. And there's some little ones there. Let's look at the bigger ones here. These are more or less full page ones here. And I do have some plastics, but I've ran out of pages. Some of these smaller plastics here, like this one here, will work just for those smaller ones. So I don't need to use up the larger ones. This is just a little plastic bag here, so I'll just trim off the end of the plastic bag and use that for the small ones there. No sense in wasting all my... So I probably have enough. Enemy Among Us, this is a CBS. So wherever that was, WCBS TV 2, wherever that... So the TV guides are all different. Again, WYNYWTV, so is that New York? So interesting there, back of that one there. You don't care, but let's try to find some of the picture ones here. Are You My Mother here, tomorrow after school special, so somebody cut out just that piece there instead of the whole page, because sometimes what they do is they'll make 2 or 3, and again, one of these little cutouts here is between $2 and $5 on eBay, and so for the price, here's the Wilderness Family, but that's probably, not sure which one that was talking about here. All-time family blockbuster finally makes it to TV, so I don't know what that was doing in there, unless there's some sort of after-school type thing on the back of it. But again, TV guides, used to be very commonplace, but now you can't find them. Summer Switch, again, I'll have to go through, and if I have duplicates, I'll pick out the best copy. Some of them are starting to crumble and fall apart because it's on very acidic paper. The Wave, I have that one, I'm pretty sure, but I don't have a whole... See, again, here's Summer Switch here, so I might decide to keep both of them, or just one of them. That's a full page one I did not have. I already have this one. Again, so probably a good 75-90%, but I have only a fraction. Only a fraction. Somebody crossed out on the back there. Again, who that was, and it could have been the person that was selling these. Cut all these up and marked what they should. I don't know. It's a lot of work for $8. It really is. I don't know, but some people really like what they do. Again, there's another sheet there. And here's James Earl Jones in a school break one here. James Earl Jones. So there's that one there. I'll do a few more here because we're already at 10.5 minutes here. I don't know what this one is. Huh, interesting. So somebody made some sort of Xerox here. I'm going to probably just throw that away. I don't know what that's for, but there's some sort of Xerox, weird Xerox copy. This one says Lance Kerwin on the back of it, so unless I really need that, but yeah, it's some sort of weird copy. That was somebody made of that one. That's weird. Let's see if I can find anything. Razzmatazz. I don't know what that was. 2:30 on CBS, whatever Razzmatazz was. Was that a TV show? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. There's another Razzmatazz one here. Again, a lot of stuff that I'm not super familiar with here. School break specials. These have sat on eBay for a long time. See, again, I get lots of duplicates here. My mom's having a baby. I've seen that one a million times here. Tough Girl, there's the ad for that one there. I don't know, the Little Brown Burro. On both sides there. What does that have to do with anything? Some sort of Christmas special. So, you know, again, I have no use for that. You have no use for that. So that'll probably just be recycled or thrown away. There's no sense in keeping little bits of paper because everybody has paper. This is another CBS school break special there. Not that any of the school break stuff is on. I do remember CBS school breaks, but it isn't easy being a teenage millionaire. I may have that one. I don't know. We're almost done here. Trying to find some. But yeah, some of these look like they have been through the ringer here. What I mean is that they were stored in a hot attic. And that's, you know, it's not very white paper there. Again, there's another after school special right there. This one is Tough Girl. And I just found another piece to that somewhere, so that could go with that one there. Go through this one here. And it's interesting to see these things. Two on the Town. Quintessential, I don't know what this one is here. That has nothing to do with any. Again, a lot of these I will throw away, and as much as I hate to do that, it's got to be done. Here's a whole entire article of that one there, so I'll probably keep that one. Again, unless there's some, I already have Gaucho, so that'll probably be gone. Pick out the best one there. If there's any variations on the back here, KNBC, number 4, so that's kind of cool. Neat one there. What Are Friends For? I did not have this one here. This one. There's another CBS one here. I probably have that one, don't know. Again, I keep on saying almost done, but they were something like 80 pieces of paper here. One Last Ride, I don't know. That's a CBS Afternoon Playhouse. Never heard of it. Never heard of any of that. After School Special Season Premiere. It must be dumb because I must be loved. I do not have a good copy of that one. So that's really well worth it because that's Alfred Lutter who played, the third who played in, can't remember, Bad News Bears, and all of them. I believe all 3 of them. And also he was in lots of TV stuff. And again, I tried writing to him and I got no response. Nothing. I believe I have that one. The Celebrity and the Arcade Kid. My lunch is getting cold here, so I got to hurry up here. It's going to be 20 minutes. There's some more here. Just again, on and on and on. Teen Father. I think I have that one or don't have it. It's just kind of a fun little mystery lot there. And it was well worth the price of having a mystery lot. So, what does a person do with this? Well, they try to document and catalog as best as they can. And then just throw the rest away of it so nobody has to worry about it. I'm not going to make any money. If somebody was able to sell this to me for $8 plus shipping, I'm not going to keep the rest of them. So that was my mail today. Thank you for watching.
Now back to our story.
Alright, I just thought it would be a little easier to show you my results here before instead of making another separate video here. So this is the main binder here, and I will say that most of these, a good 75% of more of these were duplicates. almost all duplicates, but many of the pictures and the little information pieces were slightly different. They came from New York, Los Angeles, you know, different cities, so they had different interesting advertisements on the back. Some of them had different time slots, you know, 4 o'clock to 4:30, that sort of thing. And I get a couple. I don't have them just yet here. 4 of my main ones here. If I can find one here, I don't really have a great example. This is not the greatest example here, but there was one that I did not have any information for. So it did help out a little bit. And then my binder that has all the ones I don't have photographs for, this binder has gotten really, really ridiculously quite full. And I will say that the lot said it was like 80 clippings or whatever, but I'm sure there was way more than 80 clippings, because a lot of them were duplicates and you matched up the different shows with the other ones, and so there could have been 80 maybe individual and more different ones. And again, it just goes on and on and on. I got different copies of the Wave, and I mean, you've seen most of these here. If I can find some other ones here. I had lots of Celebrity in the Arcade Kid. I had lots of those, and some of them are stuck behind here. Here's the one that I had. It Must Be Love Because I Feel So Dumb. I didn't have a good picture of that one there, so very cool to have that one. Really nice to have that one. So again, unfortunately I didn't get very many new ones, if any. I think I got maybe two new ones really, and that was it. The non-after school special ones like CBS and other kids programs, most of those were not duplicates. So I don't know, interesting, but it was still well worth what I wanted to do, and so I don't have to worry about it. One more thing to check off. So I had bought those, then I decided to break down and buy a record after I made a video, and then of course, you know what happens? Another record I'm looking at, somebody's offering me the record instead of $22 for $15, free shipping. So, oh my gosh, do I buy that? And then Historic Images, which I buy a lot of the photographs from, is offering a 2-for-1 sale. So I don't know, that could be still really ridiculously expensive. It could be 20 bucks for 2 photographs. I really don't know, but again, that works out to $10 a piece. So I had to kind of watch my money here. I mean, it's not super great crazy money going out, but I don't want to be, you know, have my statements show that I've you know, basically bought hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of, you know, virtually worthless things to the next person out there, saying this is not food, this is not bills, this is not whatever. It's clogging up things. So I don't want people to say, oh my gosh, look at all crazy stuff you're purchasing. So I have to bear in mind all of that and stuff. So that will just finish us up here. I don't really have any accurate numbers or data or anything I can give you here for this, but I said it took me hours, and literally hours and hours and hours to sort that. So, you know, it is the next day that I got all this done. I mean, I didn't work on it, you know, solid, but man, it was just an awful long chore to do. So if you ever buy any scrapbooking lots on eBay, and there's lots of them, there's lots of magazine scrapbook lots, sometimes they take hours to figure out how to greatly organize and put them in plastic sleeves and, you know, just like baseball cards. So that's today's video. Thank you for watching.